gives it to Martin Ødegaard. Space is opening up for Bukayo Saka on the right side of the box now, inside it. Saka will send it up to the far post. Comes to Martinelli. Martinelli will cross it back in, headed away by Nuno Mendes. Here is Miles Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly on the ball. Come back, good feet shown by him. He knocked it back to William Saliba. It's a really enthralling opening 5 minutes in this game. Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard will go back to Saliba. So here is Bukayo Saka on the right side of the channel now, and he's just bundled over by Nuno Mendes. Free kick for Arsenal, but it's certainly the start that they wanted a quick pace about it, and he'll certainly be pleased with that so far as the ball does come back to the man in all yellow, David Raya. Raya will give it to William Saliba. Saliba will step forward. Here is Jurrien Timber out to the right channel now. Bukayo Saka, he's got Timber on the overlap. He'll go inside, Will Saka. Comes into a central position now. It comes out to Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli drives in on the box, left-hand side, pulls it across, blocked off well by Achraf Hakimi. And we'll go out for a corner here for Arsenal. Good feet shown by Gabriel Martinelli. He tried to pull it back there, blocked off well by Hakimi. So it's a packed out 18-yard box now. One thing we do know is that Arsenal, especially attacking set pieces, are very competent at the very least. So Declan Rice prepares to deliver. He lifts his left arm in the air. He sends it in. Donnarumma comes out and punches it. Good goalkeeping there by Gigi Donnarumma. He's come out with a good, strong right wrist and has punched it away. So it's going to be a throw for Arsenal. Thomas Partey just drying the ball on his number 5 shirt. Again, they're looking to go direct. Partey will throw it in. It's going to fall out to Martin Ødegaard, and that's an excellent save by Donnarumma. It just fell perfectly for the Norwegian. With a left-footed strike, it's gone past all the players. And I'll tell you what, that is an outstanding save, because he's always seen it late. I mean, we saw some remarkable goalkeeping from Jan Sommer last night. Well, that is one of the best saves you'll see all season. That is incredible save. It's so low, but it's been hit with so much pace. It's bouncing. It's come through bodies. And not only has he made the save, but he's been able to tip it around the post. And that is why he's known as one of the world's best goalkeepers. He's got to stick out a strong left wrist to keep that out. And that is just a absolutely wonderful save, but there is concern here for Donnarumma because he's gone down with an injury, so the corner cannot be taken, and the substitute goalkeeper Matvey Zavanov is warming up. So it certainly isn't a tactical sit down here by Donnarumma, as we're just 8 minutes into the game and Zavanov has been sent out to warm up, and Luis Enrique will be certainly concerned about this one. Gigi Donnarumma is being helped up, back up onto his feet. The 26-year-old, it looks like he's going to be okay. Just looks like he's got a bit of a sore left shoulder. He's just got a standing ovation for getting back up onto his feet. So it's Bukayo Saka. Saka prepares to deliver the ball in. He lifts his right arm in the air. Saka towards the front post. Kivior tries to flick it on, and Fabian Ruiz just boots it away. Ruiz will send it forward, and Goes out of play, and it goes out of play again for Thomas Partey to show us about his long throw skills. They've been really, really good. They've been like a missile into the box. So, once again, the Ghanaian will throw it in. It's towards the front post, headed away, comes back out to Ødegaard. He shoots, it's blocked. Here's Partey. Partey delivers it. Marino will attack. It's headed away by Pacho. Here is Gabriel Martinelli on the left side. He plays it to Miles Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly will come in, but it's a great tackle by Desire Doué. And now, coming forward are PSG. It's Achraf Hakimi, the right fullback, tries to just lay it towards Bradley Barcola, but David Raya is out to collect.
Ngopi-ngopi dulu guys. PSG lagi diserang.
Raya will just take a few seconds on the ball now, will allow Arsenal to reset. His two centre-backs will go either side of him. He will knock the ball down.
Hakimi.
Send it out to the right-hand side, of which William Saliba can step forward with the ball. Saliba out to the right channel.
Arsenal PSG gimana ini teman-teman?
There is Jurrien Timber. Timber will drive inside now. Comes back to Miles Lewis Skelly. It's Jakub Kivior. Kivior out to the left channel with Gabriel Martinelli. Miles Lewis Skelly. Arsenal moving the ball well. Gets drifted over the top towards Martinelli, who Hakimi's gone down. That's good refereeing by Felix Swire. He's just wagged his finger in the direction of the Moroccans, said absolutely no chance, and that's good refereeing. Hakimi felt a little bit of contact and just chucked himself on the floor, so it's going to be another almost set-piece opportunity here. Thomas Partey, it's a fourth long throw of the game. He's going to send it in. It's headed away by Marquinhos. Comes back out to Saliba, heads it to the left side where Partey is. Partey, left-footed cross. Rolled down by João Neves. We'll play a 1-2 with Hakimi. Back with Hakimi, who just knocks it off the foot of Martinelli. And PSG, if they could just ride out this wave of momentum that Arsenal have got at the moment, they will be relatively pleased with that. It's been a real enthralling start to this game. Hakimi throws it inside to Vitinha. And it's a long ball over the top. Saliba is out to defence and heads it towards the left side of PSG's defence. It's Bukayo Saka. It goes back to Jurrien Timber. Timber to Saliba. Here is Thomas Partey.
Gabriel Martini guys. Penetrasi dari kiri.
To William Saliba. Saliba will step forward with it. It's Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli with the ball. Here is Hakimi. Hakimi stops him. And it's going to be a throw for Arsenal again. Once again, we're going to see the Ghanaian, Thomas Partey, in his 11th Champions League start of the campaign. He's come over to take yet another long throw. So Arsenal will surround the front post. It's Partey in. It's headed away. It's cleared all into the edge of the box. Lewis Skelly will head it back towards Thomas Partey. Partey will give it to Ødegaard. It receives it with the outside of his foot and then drives a little bit backwards. Comes back out to the left side to Arsenal's number 5, Partey. Ødegaard gives it away. PSG will loosely give the ball away as well. Here is Bukayo Saka. Saka to Mikel Merino. Merino out to the right side. Here is Jurrien Timber. Timber to Bukayo Saka. Runs out of play. Has it taken a touch off William Pacho? Felix Swire, the referee, has said it hasn't. I'll have a look. I don't think it did. I think it was just really good defending. Yeah, it was. Good defending by the Ecuadorian. And it'll be a goal kick. We're a quarter of an hour into the game now. The score remains PSG 0, Arsenal 0. Of course, it's 1-0 on aggregate to the French side.
Sektor kiri di otak-atik ini guys. Double markini ini.
So, ball goes forward. And it's brought down by Declan Rice. Rice loses the ball. Luis Enrique,
Apakah
as
Declan
animated as always. Both of them are. Luis Enrique and Mikel Arteta.
guys.
Both of them so animated. The edge of the dugout, a big occasion for the both of them.
Martini.
Enrique has been here before. He is a Champions League winner.
Ya,
2015-16 season with Barcelona. As Arsenal win the ball, it's Martin Ødegaard on the edge of the box now. Tries to lay off one of his ball, and it's broken away. Here is Desire Doué. Doué will push forward. Doué into the Arsenal half. Doué will turn around and give it to Vitinha. And it goes out to the captain, Marquinhos. PSG have just had 31% of the ball yet. And it comes out to the right channel. Arsenal with 69%. There is João Neves. Neves with the ball on the halfway line. Arsenal back off in shape at the moment. It goes out to the left side with Kvitka Kvaratskhelia. Goes all the way back to Willian Pacho. Pacho to Marquinhos. Pacho, who has started every single game this season for PSG in the Champions League. Ball is laid off to Desire Doué. Doué will give it to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia gets a shot away and it just bends off the post. That's an excellent chance for the winter signing. And it's just bent round David Raya. It certainly beat the Spaniard in the Arsenal goal. And it's hit the post, and that has just upped the tempo inside this stadium now. Here is Hakimi. Hakimi on the right side. We'll give it to Bradley Barcola. Barcola with the ball. Goes back to Hakimi. Here is João Neves, and this could just be a sensible moment for PSG to just slow it down ever so slightly. And it goes out to the left side now. It's William Pacho. Pacho with it, sends it forward. And it goes out of play. Really nice by Kvaratskhelia then, as he just bent it in off the left side of the box. And it certainly was beating David Raya. Those PSG supporters, you could see them behind the goal. They were ready to celebrate. Some of them were already off and about, jumping up and down, but it just bent off the post. And it's our first yellow card of the game. There's a late challenge that goes in. I think just trod on the foot of Jurrien Timber, and I think it's Nuno Mendes. It is Nuno Mendes who has picked up the first yellow card of the game. He's having a little complaint at Felix Dwyer. Just trod on the foot of Timber. Slightly harsh, I'd say, in a game of this magnitude. You don't want to get booked early on, especially when he's got Bukayo Saka, who's such a good technician in 1v1s. So it's a free kick for Arsenal. Declan Rice will send out to the right side with Saka. Saka will knock it back to Declan Rice. Rice will deliver. It's headed away, comes out, and it's a shot by Martinelli. And then it's sent forward. It's Miles Lewis Skelly up against Hakimi. Lewis Skelly, wow, that's outstanding. Holding on to the ball, swivelling, turning. And now Arsenal can get going. It's Ødegaard. We'll send it out to the right-hand side where Bukayo Saka is. Takes a good touch with his left foot. He's up against João Neves. Saka potentially is fouled there, but the referee certainly doesn't see it that way. PSG can get the ball moving. It's Fabian Ruiz back to the edge of the box with João Neves. There is Hakimi. Plays a 1-2 with Neves. Goes all the way back to William Pacho. Garnacho back out to the left side. Comes forward. Skelia. It's cut off by Jurien Timber. Timber with it. Now it's Martin Ødegaard, the captain for Arsenal. Goes back to Jurien Timber.
Declan Rice.
Arsenal just playing inside PSG's half. Seems to be a clear instruction from Luis Enrique's side to sit off today. Arsenal try and play in front of them. Goes back out to the tricky winger, Saka. There is Thomas Partey. Partey, forward ball to Ødegaard. Ødegaard out to the right side. All of a sudden, the tempo and the intensity of the game has just slowly dithered. So here is Martin Ødegaard stepping forward. Really good run by him. He's going to lay it off to Rice on the edge of the box. He gives it to Martinelli. Martinelli up against Hakimi, and Hakimi can only knock it out for a corner. Really good play previously by the Arsenal skipper, Martin Ødegaard. He's danced through the PSG midfield. Got to the edge of the box. I just think maybe, potentially, he could have had the shot, but decided to lay it off. And there is an opportunity for Declan Rice. Second corner of the game for them. Nicolas Jaubert, the Arsenal set-piece coach, is out. And he is trying to organise his Arsenal side. So Rice puts his left arm in the air. He delivers it in. It's headed away. Comes back out to Ødegaard, but Doué got there first. And Marquinhos will win it in the air. It's Saka. Saka sends it forward to Marino. Out to the right side. It's a driven ball in, but it's only into the hands of Donnarumma. I'm not sure that was an attempt by Jurien Timber. It certainly was on target. I would have thought it was more of a delivery in. Donnarumma just urging for his side to calm down ever so slightly. So it is Marquinhos to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi slips and gives it away. Rice will look to take advantage. He plays it into Mikel Merino, the unconventional front man for Arsenal today. Given away by William Saliba. Opportunity here for PSG. It's Barcola into Desire Doué. Doué inside the box, gets his shot away. So a comfortable stop for David Raya. And William Saliba has to do better in that situation. You can't give the ball away like that on a night like tonight. He tried to just give it to his left centre-back, Kivior. And then PSG raced forward. Desire Doué got a shot away. Comfortable save in the end for David Raya. So halfway through the half now, 22 and a half minutes into the game. We remain deadlocked in terms of the night, but PSG are edging through as it stands to meet Inter Milan in the final. So it's Thomas Partey on the ball. Down to the right-hand side, Saka. Goes all the way back to David Raya. Raya will send it into Declan Rice. Rice back to William Saliba. Saliba with the ball inside his own half. Finds Mikel Merino. It's Jurien Timber, this inverted fullback. Sends it out to the wide winger, Gabriel Martinelli. He's got Lewis Skelly for support. Goes back to Ødegaard. It's Lewis Skelly who will deliver it in. That's an awful ball in. It's too far and too deep, but Nuno Mendes does get a touch on it, and he's shoved down by Bukayo Saka. It'll be a free kick for PSG. Certainly was a free kick. Saka just stepped across Nuno Mendes. The Arsenal players are down, warming up at the moment. And there has been quite a few opportunities in the game of note to tell you about. Best came to Martin Ødegaard on the edge of the box. He sweetly struck her, but it was an outstanding save by Gigi Donnarumma. But only a couple of minutes ago, the Parisians had an excellent opportunity. They found themselves in behind, but it was a tame effort into the hands of David Raya. So here is Miles Lewis-Skelly stepping forward. He's onto the edge of the box now, but he gives it away. Tries to do a little too much. It's PSG. Here is Vitinha, but he's tackled by Ødegaard. It's with Bukayo Saka. João Neves, great challenge. And now the ball goes out to the right side with Hakimi. Hakimi plays a 1-2 with Desire Doué. There's just no real outlet for PSG or either side, really. Neither side have a natural striker on the pitch. It is Desire Doué. He's playing down the middle. It's going to go chasing with William Saliba here, but he's in an offside position, so it'll be a free kick for Arsenal. We'll quickly take it. Ball goes back to David Raya. Raya finds Declan Rice. Then Rice takes a heavy touch and does bring down Kvaratskhelia. And we're going to get a first yellow card of the game for Arsenal. And it's the man that won a European title 2 years ago with West Ham United in the Conference League. Just bringing down Kvaratskhelia. Can't really have any complaints about that one, no. Zero complaints. He knew he took a heavy touch, did Declan Rice. And then he brought him down. Kvaratskhelia was looking to pick his pocket. And both sides of a player each in the referee's notepad now. Nuno Mendes of PSG and Declan Rice of Arsenal. So Vitinha. Who is stood over the free kick. Arsenal sorting out their defensive line about 15 yards out from goal.
Goal, guys. Fabian Ruiz, guys.
It's Vitinha who's over the free kick. He drifts it towards the back post, headed away by Partey. Comes out to Fabian Ruiz, he shoots, and wow, what a goal! Fabian Ruiz puts PSG 1-0 up on the night, 2-0 up on aggregate. And that is a truly outstanding strike by Fabian Ruiz, who gets his first Champions League goal of the season. And the 29-year-old who won silverware this summer with his national side Spain in the European Championships is looking to bring further silverware to his trophy cabinet. And it's Fabian Ruiz who just took an excellent, delicate touch with his chest, shifted it to his left side, and then on a half volley, a left-footed strike into the bottom corner. No chance for David Raya, and it's PSG who lead 2-0 on aggregate. And oh my, Arsenal certainly have a lot of work to do if they want to book themselves a ticket to Munich to face Milan. So 28 minutes on the clock, and it's PSG who are 1-0 up on the night, 2-0 up on aggregate, and so much credit has to go to Fabian Ruiz. And Mikel Arteta certainly will be frustrated because his side have been the better team in the opening proceedings of this game. They should have found themselves 1-0 up in truth. They had an excellent header, or an excellent heading opportunity for Declan Rice about 6 yards out, and then Martin Ødegaard was prevented by a remarkable save by Donnarumma. But now, all of the noise are coming from the Parisians, and Arsenal have got their work cut out here. It's Gabriel Martinelli on the left side, pulls it back for Ødegaard. Ødegaard will deliver it in. It's headed towards Timber. Comes back out to William Saliba, who finds Bukayo Saka. Saka on the right side of the box, goes back to Saliba. Saliba finds Lewis-Skelly. Skelly, forward ball, gives it away. Now opportunity for Kvaratskhelia. He sends it to the right side. Here is Bradley Barcola. Barcola shifts it onto his left foot. It's a good save by David Raya. It's out for a corner. But I just wonder whether Luis Enrique and PSG will live to regret missing that opportunity.
Hampir saja PSG 2-0.
Kvaratskhelia and Bradley Barkley. It was a 2-on-2 attack. And maybe the pass to Barkley was just a little bit towards his right-hand side, and he had to shift his body to get back onto it. But it's a good stop by David Raya. That's a real good transition move by Paris. So it will be a delivery in by Doué. Comes to the edge of the box. It's met on the volley by Hakimi, but it goes over the goalkeeper's bar. But half an hour into the game, and they have really settled into it now, have the Frenchman.
Bantu like sama subscribe ya.
It was a
Terima kasih sudah menonton.
Excellent goal that gave them the opener, Fabian Ruiz, who's provided the difference at the moment. Arsenal with the ball on the right side, comes back to Martin Ødegaard. He finds Mikel Merino. Timber to Ødegaard. Ødegaard will assess his options. Goes back to Saliba, 1-2. 1-2 again. Goes back to Jakub Kivior. Kivior will switch out to the left side. Too much on it. Martinelli's not going to get there. Arsenal just going to make sure they stay in this tie now, because if PSG do get the next goal in the game, you feel that it'll be too much of a mammoth task for the English side to try and claw their way back into the game. So it's William Saliba. Here is Timber, real attacking fullback is Jurrien Timber. He finds Ødegaard, comes back into Timber. Timber will send it forward, and then it's cut out by Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will try to take on William Saliba, takes a heavy touch, and it goes out of play for an Arsenal throw. Getting on with this very quickly. It's Saka to Timber. Timber, right-footed delivery. Rice nods it down for Mikel Merino. He's had to hit it on the spin. It was behind him. It was an awkward one for the Spaniard to try and direct goalwards, but certainly wasn't going goal-bound because it went wide of the post. It's going to be a goal kick for PSG. In some respects, I think it's fair to say that the first leg between these two sides was particularly reminiscent of the Gunners' quarter-final. Second leg with Real Madrid. Only that time it was the Premier League powerhouses making all of the pre-game noise, only to fail to deliver on the pitch itself. And paying little attention to the pre-match motivational videos and unorthodox tifo in North London. Luis Enrique's Ligue 1 champions delivered the killer blow just 4 minutes in via the boot of Ousmane Dembele, who did equal Kylian Mbappe's record for the most Champions League goal contributions by a PSG player in a single season. One disallowed Mikel Merino goal later. PSG travelled back across the English Channel with a slender but potentially priceless 1-0 lead in their semi-final. And Les Parisians are overwhelming favourites to earn a Munich date with Inter Milan, who of course defeated Barcelona last night in an epic 7-6 tie, two-legged tie, 4-3 on the night as Davide Frattesi won it for the Italians. And history would say that the omens are in favour of PSG. So just break away because Martin Ødegaard is on the edge of the box for Arsenal. He gives it to Timber, but he loses the ball. It's Kvaratskhelia. Goes back to William Pacho, and Pacho will send a long ball forward, but it goes out of play this time for an Arsenal throw. And the reason the omens seem to be in place for PSG is because they have only ever suffered one elimination from a European knockout tie when winning the first leg away from home. Although on that occasion it did come to English opposition in the shape of Manchester United in 2018-2019. And Enrique did oversee a 2-1 league earn loss to Liam Rossini Strasbourg at the weekend.
Striker murninya nggak ada. Kalau Barcelona
Former
ada
Hull City
Lewandowski.
manager, now managing
Tapi yang
in
kemarin tuh
France.
Lewandowski
And that
masuknya
result
menit keberapa? Menit
does
90,
contribute to an underwhelming
80
streak
sekian.
of form for the Parisians, who have now lost 3 and won just 2 of their last 6 games across all
Barcelona
competitions.
pasang Ferran Torres.
Unsurprisingly, Enrique did put out a second-string team at the weekend, which is more than can be said for the men in red and white tonight.
Saka,
Because as PSG were beaten 2-1 in league action whilst resting most of their starters, Arsenal suffered the same fate with most of their big hitters on the pitch against Bournemouth, who became the latest team to capitalise on the Gunners' alarming failures at the back. So it's William Pacho who just wins the ball inside his own box and he clears it out. He clears it out off a boot from Declan Rice, who goes out for a throw for PSG. It's a raucous atmosphere here at the Parc des Princes, to which not sure what's just happened. I think the assistant referee is telling Nuno Mendes where to take the throw, and he best listen because he is on a yellow card. I wonder whether Luis Enrique would like to see his side get a little bit more control in this game now. Nuno Mendes will send it forward. It's Saliba. Saliba will turn. Will send it forward. Up towards Mikel Merino. Heads it down towards Declan Rice. Rice shoots. Blocked off well by Pacho. It's Ødegaard. Ødegaard to the left side. It's Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli up against Hakimi. Blocked by Hakimi. Martinelli will send it up to the far post. Headed away by Pacho. Shot comes in from Luis Skelly. It's blocked. It's William Saliba. Send it back towards the left side of the box, to which Martinelli will compete with Hakimi. But Hakimi will win it, and then man who's known as one of the best fullbacks in world football at the moment will step forward with it. He gives it to Desire Doué, who sends it in behind for Bradley Barcola. William Saliba is not going to see it out of play, and he'll send it forward. Chested forward by João Neves. João Neves on the edge of the box now. Gives it to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia up against William Saliba, but Saliba is able to clear it out. And it's back with Fabian Ruiz, just looking to slow it down a tad for PSG.
Tapi eksekusinya itu yang enggak kurang bagus eksekusinya.
Here is Marquinhos. Marquinhos with the ball now. Marquinhos will come forward. He steps forward with the ball, but loses it, and then cheaply given away by Thomas Partey. Certainly gives it away there. And now it is PSG back on with the ball inside their own half. It goes back to Gigi Donnarumma, and then Donnarumma will play a 1-2 with Vitinha, and Donnarumma will send it high into the air, one in the air by Miles Lewis Skelly. He heads it towards Ødegaard, and then I think Ødegaard has actually come from an offside position, so a free kick has been given.
Mantan pemain Real Madrid, teman satu.
It'll be a PSG free kick inside their own half.
Menyisakan 5 menit waktu normal.
So it goes back to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to William Pacho. Pacho will send it forward. Saliba wins it in the air. Tries to head it towards Yuri Timber. Does really well to hold on to it. He sends it forward to Bukayo Saka. Ødegaard to Timber. Timber a forward ball, but he slips as he's hitting it, which means perhaps it contributed to him giving the ball away. And then it's Vitinha. Vitinha will send it out to the right-hand side. Hakimi. Hakimi on this right channel goes back to João Neves. João Neves with it to Desire Doué. Doué slips. The referee just waves play off. Here it is with the goal scorer, Fabian Ruiz. To Vitinha. Out to Kvaratskhelia. course, these two have already met once this season, as Arsenal ran out 2-0 winners in the league stage.
Arsenal tuh nyerang.
Of course, I should say they've
Dari
already met
depan,
twice this season, but they met before the semi-finals. As
dari sisi kiri.
Luis Skelly is tackled by João Neves. Desire Doué inside the box, tries to pull it across, and it's just cleared by Yuri and Timber. And just looked like there was going to be an opportunity there as Gabriel Martinelli made a run in behind. If Ødegaard had got there ahead of the PSG man, then it would have been a real brilliant, excellent opportunity for them in behind. But it wasn't to be. I think it was Luis Skelly just a little bit lax on the ball at times. A couple of times he's been tackled. PSG players are just nipping in and taking the ball off the Arsenal players. Ødegaard sends it forward, brought down well by Mikel Merino. Merino to Declan Rice. Rice will send it out to the right side. It's Timber. Timber goes to Bukayo Saka. Saka against Nuno Mendes. Saka with the ball, he gives it to Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard to Timber. Timber will send it in, headed away by Pacho. Cleared away by Fabian Ruiz. And Jakub Kivior will send the high ball forward, which William Pacho is just going to boot away. Put a bit of pressure on the PSG defence. Hakimi stands up well and heads the ball away. Hakimi will turn back and give it to João Neves. Arteta is screaming in his side to close down the gaps. Make life difficult for PSG. I do feel that if they get the next goal in the game, it will be crucial. It's Thomas Partey with it. It's back to Saliba. Partey drags the ball away, goes back out to the right-hand side. Bukayo Saka against Desire Doué. It's Timber. Out to the right channel now. Bukayo Saka up against Nuno Mendes. Saka drills it in. It's a low cross delivered in, and Mikel Merino just tried to stick out a left boot to prod it goalwards. It's good play by Saka and all. He's only an inch or two away from getting a touch on that, and that would have been dangerous for Gigi Donnarumma. Such a good finish by Fabian Ruiz for the goal. Taking a deflection, in fact, off William Saliba, which helped it on its way. Certainly gave David Raya no chance in the Arsenal goal. Long ball that goes forward. William Saliba will head it forward. Skelly will knock it back to Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes will go back to his goalkeeper, draped in all green, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Donnarumma with the ball. He will clip it forward. Skelly is saying he was held up by Yuri Timber, and Felix Zweier, strong referee, just waves away all protestations. So Saliba goes back to David Raya. The goal before half-time would Arsenal. It's Raya in behind for Saka. Saka's made an excellent run. Here he is. Bukayo Saka tries to pull it back towards Declan Rice, but I think he got a crucial touch on the way by Nuno Mendes. Now, it's the goal scorer, Fabian Ruiz, moves it out to the right-hand side. Hakimi will dink it towards Bradley Barkley, in behind the Arsenal defence. Here is Desire Doué. Doué gets a shot away, and just hits Miles Lewis Skelly, and he is injured down there. The referee has stopped it. A little bit of cause concern for Miles Lewis Skelly. I imagine he's just taken one to the unspeakables, or rather in the stomach. It's a sore one. PSG will complain because they were in forward positions there, and with Luis Skelly down, they would have continued. Sure, they will receive the ball again. The referee will drop it with a PSG player. Bit of concern for Miles Lewis Skelly, but he's back up onto his feet. The referee's just going to drop the ball with Desire Doué. Oh, back in play.
Tambahan waktu 2 menit.
No, the referee wasn't happy with that time. Doué kicked it before he blew his whistle. And now it's back with Doué. Thought about taking on Martinelli, but instead he'll just go back to Hakimi. Find out how much additional time we've got left. We've got 2 additional minutes left at the end of this first half. PSG would love to get through to the break. 2-0 up on aggregate as ball, I think, has just gone out of play off Bukayo Saka. It'll be a throw for Nuno Mendes. So Mendes was attempting to take the long throw. He does, sends it forward towards Desire Doué, but Jakub Kivior will get there. We'll go back to David Raya. It's on the greatest of balls. Raya does well. Finds Mikel Merino. He lays it off for Declan Rice. Rice has got players in front of him. He's going to turn, gives it to Martin Ødegaard. Now it's Bukayo Saka. Saka delivers it towards the far post. Good defending by Hakimi. He's really good at defending the far post. Saka's just drilled it across towards Gabriel Martinelli. And now it'll be an opportunity for Thomas Partey to deliver the ball in. So Partey sends it in. Headed by Vitinha. And Donnarumma's out of his goal and collects it. Good goalkeeping by him.
Oke, berarti
good proactive goalkeeping. And he will hold on to it for a few seconds. Of course, he can't do this next year. He can hold on to it for a few seconds, but no longer than 8 seconds. Otherwise, this stage, it certainly would be a corner. He has eventually dropped it, which means the ball is back in play. And he sends a long ball forward. It's one in the air by William Saliba. Then sent forward towards Kvaratskhelia. Competes with William Saliba. Jumps into the back of Saliba. He gives the free kick. And Felix Swire brings the half to an end. Arsenal had started the better side, but PSG have ended as the better of the two. It's Fabian Ruiz's excellent half-volley strike that provides the difference at the moment. At half-time, it's PSG 1.
Pemain terbaik Fabian Ruiz untuk pertama dia. Fabian Ruiz pemain terbaik nih. Ini masih nunggu guys, nunggu babak kedua. Total tembakan guys. PSG, DSR, Gabriel Martinelli. On dekat nih guys, 2. Akurat bagus. Barcelona mainnya bagus guys. Cuma kasihan lini depan yang kurang matang. Karena dia tidak punya striker murni. Declan Rice kurang maksimal dia guys. 2 Declan Rice. Line up pertandingannya nih, line up-nya. Untuk Arsenal ini strikernya itu Merino. Michael Merino. Duet sama Saka, Martinelli. Nah ini striker murninya dia ada. partai sama Declan Rice. Dekat dia sering maju, terutama lini tengah dari PSG itu, Vitinha. Dia bagus untuk mengadang Mourinho itu. Masih babak pertama 1-0. Yang paling jelek ini penampilannya saat ini Kiwior nih guys. Kiwior nih yang tadi blunder tadi ya. Sering blunder nih Kiwior. Nah, penguasaan bola. Penguasaan bola hampir sama. PSG 50, PSG 46, Barcelona, Arsenal 54. Ingat Barcelona aja guys. Belum move on Barcelona ini. Hahaha. Total tembakan untuk PSG 3. Dia jarang nembak guys, kayak Inter kemarin. Di babak pertama juga gitu, Inter bertahan serangan balik. Tapi akurasi untuk tembakan Barcelona Inter ini kemarin tuh lebih bagus daripada Barcelona. Nah ini sama kayak PSG ini. Tembakan PSG itu 3 yang mengarah ke gawang dari 5 tembakan percobaan. Tapi Arsenal 10 yang mengarah ke gawang cuma 2. Karena apa? Dia tidak punya striker murni. Luar kotak penalti shoot, luar kotak penalti shoot, gitu aja tadi. Permainan Arsenal gitu. Nah ini di babak kedua kita lihat Mikel Arteta ini apa yang dilakukan perubahan. Karena kalau kita lihat line up-nya, Merino ini bukan striker asli. Nah di bangku cadangan masih ada striker asli, tidak ada dia yang di bawah Merino. Kalian lihat, Arsenal tidak punya striker asli. Ada Gabriel Jesus itu aja. Itu pun cedera dia, nggak main. Yang bahaya ini guys, Barcola ini guys. Ini bocil kematian nih guys. Barcola ini. Usianya masih 22 tahun. Disebut bocil kematian ini sama teman-teman PSG ini. Usianya masih 22 tahun deh. Line up. Ini rating terbaik Fabian Ruiz yang mencetak gol di babak pertama tadi guys. Memanfaatkan bola rebound Fabian Ruiz. Ini masih babak pertama nih guys, masih jeda. Kita lihat ringkasan. Nah ini kan kena kartu kuning Nuno Mendes ini kena kartu kuning guys. Sama Fabian Ruiz yang mencetak gol, Declan Rice kena kartu kuning. Pemain Arsenal nih guys. Martinelli ratingnya 7,4. Timber main bertahan guys, tapi ratingnya bagus dia. Bukayo Saka ini penyerang, ya kan? Dari 3 pemain Arsenal tadi, kita tidak lihat yang namanya Mourinho. Ya kan? Mourinho udah masuk rating terbaik karena dia eksekusinya jelek. Kita lihat, tidak ada di sini Mourinho. Karena dia ratingnya jelek. 6,6 ratingnya guys. Ini diganti aja guys. Kayaknya sih. Sudah mulai kah? Belum guys. Masih babak pertama. Declan Rice ini line up-nya guys. Line up susunan pemain dari PSG dan Arsenal. Kalian bisa nilai sendiri. Mana pemain terbaiknya, rating terbaik, yang paling anjlok mana. Masih babak pertama. Jangan lupa kopinya guys. Kalau lapar bikin mie instan lah. Kopi, mie instan, sama udutnya jangan lupa. Udut. Kalau head-to-head pertandingan kemarin guys, PSG dalam 5 kali bertanding dia kalah 2 kali. Dalam Liga Prancis ya. Kalau Arsenal sama guys, 5 kali bertanding 2 kali kalah. PSG juga 5 kali bertanding 2 kali kalah. Kalau head-to-head pertemuan mereka ini, kemarin Arsenal kalah 1-0 di kandang Arsenal, PSG menang. Tapi dalam 5 kali pertemuan ini guys, PSG hanya menang sekali. 5 pertemuan terakhir. Tapi kalau kita urut ini sampai 2007, mulai 2007 sampai 2025, Arsenal sama PSG itu ketemu 6 kali. Itu 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ya. 6 kali semuanya dalam 5 kali pertemuan itu PSG hanya menang sekali. Arsenal menang 3 kali, sisanya draw. Gimana ini guys, Arsenal ini guys? Siapa ini pendukung Arsenal ini guys? PSG siapa? Kalau aku netral guys. Kalau aku Chelsea guys, bukan Arsenal, bukan PSG. Chelsea nggak masuk champion. Jadi nggak ada yang tak dukung. Jadi dukungnya yang dukung Chelsea kalau saya. Arsenal. Dari 10 kali tembakan, hanya 2 yang mengarah ke gawang. PSG 5 kali percobaan, 3 yang mengarah ke gawang. Line up-nya oke. Tembakan guys. Ya kan PSG mengenai tiang 1 kali. Kalau untuk penguasaan bola masih dipegang Arsenal. Untuk penyelamatan sama lah, penyelamatan PSG 2, Arsenal 2. Ya, sama kita tunggu ayam berkokok, guys. Jam berapa? Jam 3. Maaf, saya belum punya studio untuk record, guys. Jadi kalau record live ya di sini di ruang tamu sama santai ngopi rokokan. Saya masih pemula, jadi mencoba untuk memanfaatkan yang ada. Ya, live di sini di tempat ruang tamu pakai HP seadanya, aplikasi seadanya, biar bisa interaksi sama kalian, bisa live komunikasi. Ya mohon dimaklumi kalau suaranya agak cemprang gitu karena nggak pakai mikrofon. Ya hanya handphone aja, guys. Ruangan juga belum ada peredamnya. Jadi kalau ada suara-suara bising masuk ya harap dimaklumi. Ini kayak suara ayam. Masih belum selesai ini babak pertama. Masih jeda baru pertama, guys. Ini udah selesai, guys. Babak kedua, guys. Babak kedua mulai, guys. Oke. Kick off babak kedua. Neves ya, melompat untuk melakukan tackle. Neves. Vitinha, keras, Vitinha mainnya keras ya, keras.
Gets there, Barkler. Right hand side. Ball.
Okay. Iya. Apa yang terjadi nih guys? Vitinha ini. Ya oke.
Ball is sent forward. It's into Yuri and Timber. Timber will knock it down to the right channel. Saka gets there. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will knock it forward. And then it's headed by Desire Doué. Desire Doué heads it out of play, and it'll be a throw for Arsenal. It's Yuri and Timber. Timber puts the ball in his hands. And then we'll throw it down to Mikel Merino. Merino sends it forward, and then it goes out of play. Just a little bit nitty-bitty in the game so far in this second half. Started the first 10-15 minutes of the game so well, did Arsenal. They looked poised for a full 45 of just...
Gabriel Martinelli, oke, dari sisi kiri. Declan Rice.
For an attacks down the PSG defence, but they really did settle into the game, did Luis Enrique's team. Bukayo Saka is down with an injury at present. The ball is kicked out, so the referee has gone over to check on Saka. The referee didn't give a foul. Just caught his ankle, did Saka. Ousmane Dembele is one of the players warming up for PSG.
Belum ada pergantian pemain.
He is out there warming up now, and he gets a loud cheer from the supporters. He's been there, probably their main man this season. He's had such a good season in front of goal as Ousmane Dembele. 8 goals, 3 assists in 12 starts in the Champions League. He joined from Barcelona in a 43 million deal with the 27-year-old. Ball goes back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma will give it to William Pacho. Pacho sends it forward, and then it's played forward towards Kvaratskhelia. William Saliba will send it to the left side where Miles Lewis Skelly is. João Neves is going to break forward, and Thomas Partey commits a challenge, but Desire Doué can now break forward for PSG, and a late challenge goes in by Yuri Timber, who looks certainly defeated with his slide tackle that goes in there. It's a late challenge, just sliding in, and it's going to be a free kick for PSG, left side of the box now. Vitinha who puts the ball down. David Raya just organising potential one-man wall, of which the referee is out marking it. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be Vitinha who steps forward to take it.
Shoot kedua untuk PSG. Arsenal belum melakukan
Vitinha
tembakan.
will send it forward all the way into the hands of David Raya, who is out and collects it. David Raya will let his players reset. He'll roll it out towards Mikel Merino. Merino will go back to Thomas Partey. William Saliba with the ball now. And it's out to Jakub Kivior. Kivior out to the left channel. Kivior will step forward into the PSG half. Gives it to Mikel Merino, and Merino knocks it out of play. It's going to be a throw for the Gunners. Goes all the way back to the Polish Jakub Kiwior, who did join from Spezia a couple of seasons ago in a 22 million deal. Wasn't signed to be one of the main men for Arsenal, but ever since the injury to Gabriel, he has had to step in. He's done a really good job alongside William Saliba. Did an excellent job in terms of keeping Kylian Mbappe relatively quiet in both legs of the quarter-final against Real Madrid. It'll be a throw here for PSG, which Nuno Mendes has come over to take.
Masih di pertahanan Arsenal, guys.
So it's Nuno Mendes who will send it forward. It's won in the air by Desire Doué. Doué will head it forward, and Thomas Partey picks it up on the edge of the D, the middle D, but gives it away, which means now that Fabian Ruiz will go back to William Pacho. Pacho will spread it out to Nuno Mendes. There's a 1-2 with Kvaratskhelia. Here is the man on the yellow card, Nuno Mendes, pushing forward for PSG, pulls it to the edge of the box. Desire Doué gets a shot away, but doesn't get a clean strike on the ball. He's had a play for a goal kick. Desire Doué just racing forward then to get on the ball, and then all of a sudden just kind of stopped flying at full flight and got his shot away and dragged it wide of the goal. So Arsenal get it forward. It's going to be a throw to be taken by Jurrien Timber, which Mikel Arteta is out. Is dug out to collect the ball. Animated as ever, him and Luis Enrique. Ball does go back to David Raya. Raya will send a forward ball. William Pacho is up. He heads it towards Fabian Ruiz, and Achraf Hakimi gets it out to the right-hand side. Here is Bradley Barcola. Barcola with the ball. It's Declan Rice inside the box. Vitinha's just going to try and send it towards the far post, but Jurrien Timber does really well to just chest it back to his goalkeeper, David Raya.
Menit ke-57. Ini selisih 2 menit, guys. 1 sampai 2 menit.
Saka just been helped back up onto his feet.
Sama siran langsung.
Free kick for Arsenal, of which David Raya is getting ready to take. And once again, the fourth official is out speaking to both managers. Nicolas Jauvert, the set-piece coach for Arsenal, is out on instruction his side. It's a free kick inside their own half. I'm not sure there's too much you could do about this. So, ball is taken forward. Here is Hakimi. Hakimi will hook and boot it away. Then it's all the way forward to Bradley Barcola. Is caught by Miles Lewis Skelly. He's the second Arsenal player who goes into the referee's notepad. 10 minutes into this second half now, and it's Miles Lewis Skelly who just got on the wrong side of Bradley Barcola and has just pulled him to the ground. He knew what he was doing. I think he was trying to be clever more than anything. Was Lewis Skelly. So it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia with the ball, down the left-hand side. Gives it back to Vitinha. Vitinha comes forward. Up against Jurrien Timber. Good play by him. He tries to just cross it in towards Desire Doué, but it goes into the hands of David Raya. Also going to have to find a goal from somewhere to get back into this game. So it's David Raya just drops the ball down and he looks around for his options. He sends it forward. It's a Long ball forward. It's knocked down for Rice. Gives it to the captain, Martin Ødegaard. There is Bukayo Saka. Saka gets a shot away and it's blocked off well by Nuno Mendes. Good block by the Portuguese, Nuno Mendes. And it goes out of play for a Arsenal corner. Saka was just racing forward then and got a shot away, so it'll be a set-piece opportunity. Again, Nicolas Joubert is out of his dugout, instructing his side, trying to give them a couple of ideas on what to do. So this time it's Bukayo Saka who's got the job of delivering the corner. All of the big men forward. Saka sends it in onto the goalkeeper, and Donnarumma's only got the option but to punch the ball over the top of his crossbar. He's competing with William Saliba. Good goalkeeping. Bukayo Saka, who prepares to deliver it once more. He raises his right arm in the air on this occasion. He sends it in all the way back towards Donnarumma. He comes out and flaps at it. And I think it comes off a touch from an Arsenal player.
Dari sisi kiri, sisi kanan.
So it'll be a goal kick for PSG. Yeah, just been flicked on by Jurrien Timber. Just left it. I feel like Mikel Merino was coming onto that and may have just headed that into the back of the net. But PSG can keep hold of their clean sheet at the moment. So it's Donnarumma to send the goal kick forward. It's headed on by Desire Doué. Jacob Kivior can head it forward. Nuno Mendes will give it to Fabian Ruiz, and it's hooked forward. Tempted to be brought down by Mikel Merino, and then Bukayo Saka is this time bundled over by the overzealous William Pacho. Just runs into the back of Saka.
Arsenal gimana ini? Belum ada gol di match semalam. Nomor 59 Arsenal.
So at this time it'll be Martin Ødegaard stood over the free kick.
Martin Ødegaard dari tengah, umpan ke Ødegaard.
Ødegaard raises his right arm in the air.
Ayo maju.
Ødegaard left-footed delivery in. Donnarumma is out of his goal and punches it. It is Fabian Ruiz who steps forward with it. Fabian Ruiz goes back to William Pacho. William Pacho goes back, long ball forward, but then it's given away. Arsenal look to start an attack again. It's Jurrien Timber's just going to try and play a square ball towards Mikel Merino, blocked off by Desire Doué.
Mikel Merino ini, aduh, ganti po.
It's going to be a throw to be taken by Thomas Partey. Once again, opportunity for him to deliver a long throw into the 18-yard box. He sends it in, does Partey. It's headed away by Doué. Comes back out to Partey on this right-hand side. Here is Partey. Gives it to Timber. Here is Thomas Partey. Tries to pull it towards Jacob Kivior. Comes to Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard back to Saliba. Saliba will send it to the left-hand side. Here is Mikel Merino. Merino tries to send it down the left flank towards Gabriel Martinelli. Just can't sort his feet out. And an hour into this game now. It's another goal kick for PSG, and they remain 2 goals up on aggregate.
Ini Merino.
Donnarumma who puts the ball down.
Dihentikan Donnarumma. Donnarumma tampil bagus. Merino umpan ke Partey. Ada gagal, guys.
So it's going to be a goal kick here for Donnarumma to send it forward. Long ball forward, and then Kvaratskhelia has gone down with a head injury. Rolling around at the moment. There's a little bit of concern for him. Just hasn't really got going. I think that's fair to say this second half of this game. It's come off the head of Yuri and Timber. I'm not sure what hit Kvaratskhelia, but he's certainly back up onto his feet.
PSG 12 Arsenal.
Back in play, Hakimi. PSG have had just the 6 shots compared to Arsenal's 13 in this game. Certainly had more of the ball and the better opportunities so far of the Gunners. There's Marquinhos, who's a cross, boots the ball out. It'll be a throw for Gabriel Martinelli to take. So an opportunity again for Arsenal to pack out that 18-yard box. Once more, it's Thomas Partey on the other side this time. Ball that goes forward, headed by Marquinhos, comes out to Timber, but Doué gets there first and he's blocked off by Ødegaard. It's a long ball that goes forward towards Bradley Barkley, who's going to compete with William Saliba. Saliba gets there first and then is dragged to the floor by Bradley Barkley. Saliba can send it to the left side with Declan Rice. Rice to Marino. Opportunity here. Rice delivers it in. And then it's blocked off by Gabriel Martinelli. Just about kept in play by Bukayo Saka. Here is Saka. Receives the ball from Timber. Saka left-footed strike. And oh, that's such a good save by Donnarumma. That is an unbelievable save by Donnarumma, because it was a ferocious effort by Bukayo Saka. It was going towards the top corner. And I tell you what, that is a heroic stop by Gianluigi Donnarumma. Just tipped it over the bar. Wow, what a save. That's incredible. There were many other keepers that would end up in a goal, but it's a corner for Arsenal towards the back post. It was back out to Saka. Saka brings it down well. Could he have won a penalty there? Kvaratskhelia is telling him to get back up onto his feet. So is the referee. Here is Achraf Hakimi. 3-on-4 attack for PSG. Gives it to Desire Doué. Doué back to Hakimi. Hakimi right-footed shot. Good stop by David Raya, diving down to his right-hand side. And rolled it out to Declan Rice. And Arsenal have got 25 minutes to find 2 goals from somewhere. In that time, they've got to keep the back doors shut. Goes back to David Raya. PSG just seem well in control at the moment. It's a long forward towards Bukayo Saka. Flicks it on towards Martinelli. Booted away by Pacho. Here is Martin up against the former Frankfurt defender, William Pacho. Gives it to the left side, it's Bukayo Saka. Here is Luis Skelly. No substitutes in this game just yet. 25 minutes to go, it's Mikel Merino. Out to Bukayo Saka. Saka up against Hakimi. Drives inside, but loses the ball and then eventually does foul João Neves down there. And oh, I tell you what, the referee is going to the screen. They are checking for a potential handball. This is huge. And I'm not sure there was anyone really complaining. So there is a potential penalty check here. The referee has been sent to the screen. And it's for a hand used by Miles Lewis Skelly, who's got his hand out to his body, and it's just hit his hand on the way to the shot towards David Raya. He has given it, and it's a penalty to PSG. And there's going to be an opportunity for them to go 3 goals ahead here. I'm not sure you can have too many complaints here. Luis Skelly's got his hand from outside his body. It's brushed his hand, yes, but it's helped it on its way to make it more comfortable for David Raya. I could see why Arsenal supporters will be upset about it, but I don't think you can have any real complaints about it. Luis Skelly's arm has come away from his body. He's made his body unnaturally bigger. He's blocked the shot from going in, and yes, he's only taken a small touch, but that will have certainly taken plenty to sting out of the shot, and ultimately that was what VAR has been brought in for, to sort out the clear and obvious errors, and that has clearly hit his hand. And this is a huge pivotal moment in the game now. PSG with an opportunity from the spot. And it's David Raya who's going to try and delay things for as long as possible. Try and make life as difficult as possible for the penalty taker. Raya throws the ball away. He's having a word with Felix Swire, the German referee. I think the ball is going to be left for Vitinha. It's going to be an opportunity from the spot for him. Vitinha against David Raya. Before that can happen, there is going to be a substitute, and the man who is in the highlights at the moment, Miles Lewis Skelly's given the penalty away, is off for Ricardo Calafiori, and it's Gabriel Martinelli who is coming off for Leandro Trossard. It's the first substitute of the game. Lewis Skelly and Martinelli off. Lewis Skelly's had a difficult evening tonight. So, Vitinha against Raya. The referee blows his whistle. Opportunity from the spot. He steps up. And Raya saves it! This could be an absolutely crucial moment in the game. It's David Raya with the penalty save. And that could potentially just give Arsenal a little bit of momentum in this game now. It's Raya down to his left side, and it's a fingertip save. He's knocked it out for a corner. But that was the reason he was brought in from Brentford, for the big moments like that. And now Arsenal, this could just swing in favour of them. There is going to be a substitute for PSG as we await this corner as well. Bradley Bartlett is the man to come off, and it's their main man, Ousmane Dembele, who's made his way onto the pitch. So Dembele is on. We are now going to see this corner come in. Maybe the tie will just swing in the favour of Arsenal now. It won't do if PSG can score straight away from this corner. The referee is speaking to a couple of players inside the 18-yard box. So it's sent in. It's headed away by Mikel Merino. It's back out to the man that missed the penalty spot kick, Vitinha. Here is Ousmane Dembele, knocks it off. Yuri and Timber goes out for a PSG throw, which Nuno Mendes has made his way over. He sends it back to Vitinha. It goes back to William Pacho. Now it's the captain, Marquinhos. So just need to get a hold of the ball. Just wonder if the momentum will swing in their favour now. Here is Leandro Trossard, one of the substitutes, gives it to Rice. Here is Ricardo Calafiori down the left-hand side against Marquinhos. Marquinhos gives it away. PSG out to the right side. It's Desire Doué. Doué out to the right channel. Kavika Skelly. Gives it to Desire Doué. Here is William Saliba, sends it out to the left side. Trossard tries to bring down. Trossard to Martin Erdegaard. Spins, turns, plays a backwards pass to Thomas Partey. Goes out to the right side now. Bukayo Saka. Seems to run at Nuno Mendes here, but Vitinha does really well just to get back and double up on him, because he's on a book in his Mendes. He's got to be careful. Here is Yuri and Timber. So going back to Jakub Kiwior. Both sides have had the same amount of shots on target in the game.
Hakimi.
6 more shots from Arsenal. The ball's given away. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia coming forward, tries to pull it back, but Thomas Partey. Oh, Partey doesn't protect the ball well, and it's Hakimi who shoots, and it's Hakimi who scores. And surely that is their spot in Munich, all but wrapped up now. And it's Achraf Hakimi who has put PSG 2-0 up on the night, 3-0 up on aggregate. And it looks like we are going to be seeing a final between Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan at the end of this month.
Temu PSG, Arsenal.
And that is why he's known as one of the best fullbacks in world football. Hakimi is just so attacking. He almost finds himself in winger-like positions at times. It's fallen to him on the edge of the box, and he struck it sweetly into the bottom corner. It's his third Champions League goal of the campaign, and it's a premier moment in the game as Achraf Hakimi has just bent it round Jakub Kiwior. No chance for David Raya, and with less than 20 minutes left now, surely Arsenal have nothing left in the tank now. And there's going to be a further substitute here.
Lucas Hernandez masuk. Lucas Hernandez ini bertahan bagus, serangan bagus, guys.
And it's going to be Desiree Doué coming off, and Lucas Hernandez, the French defender, is coming on. A man spent a large part of this season out injured. Lucas Hernandez is on. So potentially a defensive substitute there, because Lucas Hernandez is recognised as a left centre back.
Umpan dari Osman Dembele, guys. Baru masuk 3 menit.
There was a little bit of worry coming into the game from the Parisians about where their goals were going to come from, with Ousmane Dembele not fit enough to start. Well, they do not need to fear, because their holding midfielder Fabian Ruiz has scored, and then their right fullback Hakimi has chipped in with a goal. Ball goes all the way back towards David Raya, but all of the noise at the moment coming from the PSG home end. Could certainly be the killer goal in the game. So it is. Mourin Timber just knocked it off Ousmane Dembele. He's asking for a yellow card because Dembele was stood in his way. The referee decided not to give it him. Saliba goes into Thomas Partey. Saliba to David Raya. David Raya with the ball. Sending forward, all the way forward. And it's all the way through to Donnarumma. Donnarumma is then going to bring it back into his box and then going to lie on the ball for what you would suspect a lengthy amount of time. That's something that, as I mentioned in the first half, will be getting taken out of the game with that 8-second rule coming in, where goalkeeper holds onto the ball for longer than 8 seconds. A corner will be awarded. So it's Mourin Timber who heads it forward. Ousmane Dembele is unable to bring it down, and then Jakub Kiwior will try and switch it towards Leandro Trossard, who will compete with Marquinhos. Trossard gets there. Trossard tries to pull it back there. Saka opportunity for Bukayo Saka. Saka scores for Arsenal. There's screams of a foul in the build-up, but that could be a huge goal for Mikel Arteta's side. It just fell for Bukayo Saka. People were adamant that Leandro Trossard fouled Marquinhos, but he's gone down too easily as the PSG captain. And then Trossard has just tried to pull it down, and it's deflected off a PSG player. The referee's wave play on, it's deflected off William Pacho, and then it's just fallen to Saka, whose original shot was blocked well by Lucas Hernandez. But then Saka scored, and now PSG with an extra defender on, they're going to have to defend. Arsenal have 15 minutes to try and find 2 goals. It's Leandro Trossard. The PSG players and supporters were asking for a foul in the build-up. They felt that their skipper, Marquinhos, was fouled by Trossard, but the referee just waved play on. It's a ball that goes forward. Mikel Merino will head it towards Trossard. Here is Merino on the left side. Delivery in by Merino towards Bukayo Saka. Again, the referee's been screamed at by Donnarumma. It's Nuno Mendes who just holds his ground to see the ball go out of play. Assistant referee near him will tell him to get on with it quickly. Mikel Arteta will know that his side, their season hangs in the balance here. If they do not win a trophy this season, it will be seen as pretty much a failure for Arsenal, despite promising spurts, making the Champions League semi-final and what looks like finishing the Champions League spots for next season. They have not won a trophy yet again, and ultimately elite level football, that is what you're judged at. And Mikel Arteta, with all the money that he has spent at the Emirates Stadium, he has not seen enough silverware. So 12 minutes to go, and Arsenal have got to find a couple of goals from somewhere. Ball goes back to Donnarumma, who finds his captain. Goes out to the right side, gives it away. Here's Declan Rice to Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard gives it away on the edge of the box. Frustrating play by the Norwegian. Saliba goes back to David Raya. Raya will switch out to the right side. It's Luis Skelly will head it towards Mikel Merino. Brought down well by Thomas Partey. There is Partey. Jakub Kiwior. Who is Mikel Merino? Merino out to the left side. It's Leandro Trossard. Trossard thought about the early cross. He'll turn back. Gives it to Saliba. Here is Trossard. Here is Ricardo Calafiori inside the box. Tries to pull it across. Saka! He's got to score. Bukayo Saka. He absolutely has to bury it into the back of the net. It's pulled across well by Calafiori. It's an open goal for Saka. Oh, it's just bounced in front of him, the Arsenal number 7. And he has somehow not got an equaliser on the night. And Arsenal's 23-year-old Bukayo Saka has ballooned it over the crossbar. Mikel Arteta is remonstrating with the 4th official at the moment about the length of time that Donnarumma is taking on these goal kicks, and he is wanting to see that his side will see the additional time be added. The ball goes forward towards Bukayo Saka, who's just missed an open goal. It's Declan Rice. Rice gives it away. Heavy touch by Thomas Partey. Timber breaks forward. Timber potentially fouled by Nuno Mendes. No, the referee waves it on. Mendes will send it out to the right-hand side now. It's Skelly running out the Arsenal defence. 20 yards out now. Inside the box to Fabian Ruiz. Ball back for Ousmane Dembele. Saved by David Raya, which is able to push it away.
Fabian Ruiz memberikan umpan ke Dembele, guys.
And then a foul goes in on João Neves. Catch him late was Mikel Merino.
Menit ke 81, guys. Arsenal apakah bisa
Pull back for Ousmane Dembele. David Raya, should I say, nearly misread it. Just pushed it high. Yuri Timber is sat down at the moment. He seems to be sore. The physios are going to be called onto the pitch to have a look at Yuri Timber. I do sense a little bit of nerves from the PSG team. Timber looks like he's going to be okay to continue. Actually, Ben White is stripped off and looks like he could be ready to come on.
Oke, tosat tos. Penetrasi
Coutinho, man that missed the spot kick for PSG. Lays it off for Hakimi. He's going to shoot from distance. Ray thought about saving it, but pulled out of it at the last second, meaning it wasn't going to go out for a corner. Decent effort by Hakimi. And Ray nearly thought about making the save, but he certainly had his angles covered.
Hakimi ini bukan striker, bukan sayap.
We're not going to see that substitute come on just yet. Ray is going to go long, and it goes all the way through towards Bukayo Saka. Gives it to Mikel Merino. Here is Declan Rice. Rice is able to turn. He delivers the ball in. It's blocked off well. Here is Timber. Rice goes back to William Saliba. Thomas Partey, forward ball to Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard gives it away. Now Nuno Menj. Nuno Menj will send the ball forward. Sends it forward and Hakimi takes a heavy touch and it goes out of play for a Arsenal throw. We are now going to see that substitute. So it's Jurrien Timber off, and it's the Englishman Ben White on. On for just his 9th Champions League appearance of the campaign. Started just the 4 games. And the joint from Brighton, a 50 million deal. And then Martin Ødegaard commits the infringement. He is having a little moan at the referee at the moment.
Untuk anak dapat Guardiola atau Arteta tak nurut.
PSG taking quite a few seconds over every free kick at the moment. It's Coutinho that will just play it short to João Neves. It's been an absolute revelation here in Paris. William Pacho will send it forward. It's laid off. Lucas Hernandez goes back to Pacho. Pacho will go all the way back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma will clip it forward. Ball down well by the goal scorer Hakimi. Just knocks it off Ricardo Calafiori, and it'll be a throw now for PSG. They've done really well to just slow down the momentum of Arsenal ever since he's scored. I'm saying that Bukayo Saka did miss an open goal. Too long after he got his first goal of the game. So it's a long ball clipped forward. Trossard will compete with Marquinhos. This will hook it forward. It's stopped off well by Jakub Kiwior. Now João Neves finds Ousmane Dembele. Oh, poor defending by William Saliba. It's going to be pulled back. Here is Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia on the ball. William Saliba getting tight to him, trying to not commit the foul. Kvaratskhelia just falls down. Arsenal then give the ball away to João Neves. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Oh, Kvaratskhelia just lash it out at Ricardo Calafiori there. Shove it into the ground. A little bit of playground stuff between the two of them. Yellow card to Calafiori and a yellow card to Kvaratskhelia. The 4th and 5th yellow card of the game. Still having a few words with each other down there. If anything, that suits PSG because it slows a bit of time down here. Ricardo Calafiori was trying to get the game and then he was shoved to the ground. Lucas Hernandez potentially pushed Saka in the back there, and then a long ball goes forward and it's going to be a yellow card. Free kick. Not sure what the free kick's been given for, but it's Bukayo Saka that's picked up a yellow card for Arsenal. Not happy, I don't think, was Bukayo Saka. They didn't get the foul for the little nudge in the back. Oh, it's a bit soft. It's a bit soft. Saka, in truth. Yes, he was a little shove in the back, but someone put a feather in the back of Bukayo Saka. Just didn't need to go down that easily. I'm not sure what the free kick has actually been given for, though. I think it He's given for dissent, actually. The referee has risen his arms. It's an indirect free kick. It's Fabian Ruiz. He's able to see the ball out, and Mikel Arteta is still screaming down to the referee, telling him to add on this time. So animated, the both of them. It's all the way back to Gigi Donnarumma. Donnarumma will send it forward. It's all the way towards Ricardo Calafiori. Heads it out of play. PSG have done really well at just slowing down the tempo of this game. Gonzalo Ramos is in conversation with Enrique at the moment. He looks to be the next substitute to come on for PSG. Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard sees the ball go out of play off a touch by Fabian Ruiz, the man that scored the opener on the night. It's going to be left for Thomas Partey to take, but before he can take it, there's going to be a further substitute. And it's going to be number 25, Nuno Mendes, coming off. Well, many managers with 2.5 minutes to go will take off a defender for a striker when they're seeing out a lead. That's what they're doing here. It's Gonzalo Ramos who's on. Arrived from Benfica in a 54 million deal. He was a man that did pretty well for Portugal in the European Championships this summer. He's on the pitch, but Partey is going to throw it in. It's headed away. It's back out to Thomas Partey. Partey delivers it in. White attacks it, but it's going to be a goal kick, and the celebrations from PSG can surely smell that Champions League final now. A date in Munich with Inter Milan. That's what beckons for the winners of this title. At the moment, PSG look like they are comfortably heading through to the next round.
Kena mental Arsenal nih guys. Premier League gak juara, terus kalah sama Bournemouth. Kali ini kalah sama PSG. Aduh, 2 kali kalah sama PSG.
It's a long ball that goes forward, because all the way forward and out of play. Arteta will run over to keep it, to get it into the hands of Declan Rice. Rice will send it forward. It's flicked off. Martin Ødegaard will try and bring it down. It's Kavika Kvaratskhelia who can run at the Arsenal defence up against Declan Rice. Ricardo Calafiori dives in and puts it out for a PSG throw. Not long left now, less than 30 seconds of normal time. And the game is just running away from Arsenal.
Merino nggak bisa dipertahankan, tapi Arteta masih mempertahankan aja Merino. Mainnya jelek banget Merino guys.
So ball goes forward. It's knocked out by Ricardo Calafiori. There's going to be 5 additional minutes at the end of this second leg. It's Gonzalo Ramos who's trying to hold the ball in the corner for PSG. Ramos just kicks it out of play. So we've got 4.5 minutes left in the game now. It's David Raya who is going to just send it long. Try and play off the second balls now. Kel Marino is up there. He heads it on, but all the way to Hernandez. Goes back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma forward ball. It's Ben White. It's Thomas Partey. Declan Rice.
Belakang lagi ke belakang Thomas.
There is Mikel Marino. Partey out to Ricardo Calafiori. Arsenal now got 4 minutes to find 2 goals. It's Leandro Trossard. Trossard sends it back to Saliba. Saliba to Ødegaard. Ben White now inside the box. White to deliver. It's flicked on by Mikel Marino. But he is unable to find the back of the net. It's going to be a goal kick for Donnarumma to take. Just a flick by Mikel Merino. And it was not heading goal bound.
3 menit waktu normal.
PSG and these supporters certainly can feel a Champions League final coming their way. They have had to knock out 3 English sides on their way to the final.
PSG masuk final ini guys, lawannya
They had to beat Manchester
Inter,
City in a crucial game as well in the league
si biru
stage.
ketemu si biru
When
ya,
at one point it looked like PSG weren't even going to finish in the top 24. It looks like they're going to be in the top 2 here, unless you get a little bit of magic from Arsenal. It's Declan Rice. Comes back to Thomas Partey. Finds Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard on the right side. Goes back to Ben White. Thomas Partey.
dibuat main-main.
There is William Saliba.
Main-main dia guys.
Ødegaard to Partey.
Leandro
Good play here. Jakob Kivior. Leandro Trossard. Trossard. Opportunity here. Can he pull the trigger? He can, but it's blocked off by João Neves. Kivior's going to see it out of play. It's going to be a throw to be taken by Ricardo Calafiori. Instead, he's going to leave it for Thomas Partey.
Udah kamu
Just going to have to get the ball into the box. We've got 2
Arsenal.
minutes left now. This is certainly last chance saloon for Arsenal. 2 minutes, 2 goals. Can they do it? Partey will send it in. It's flicked on. Comes to Trossard. There's a push in the box. There's certainly a push in the box by a PSG player. There's Arsenal players that have gone down. And now Lucas Hernandez is reacting to a little bit of shoving from Mikel Merino.
Tendangannya berhasil diblok oleh Hernandez guys, Trossard guys.
It's Donnarumma who's got the ball in his hands. The Arsenal supporters in despair watching on. It's Gigi Donnarumma who will send it forward.
45 detik lagi guys.
Goes all the way forward and on to play for Ben White. Ben White picks up the ball.
Iya.
Give it to Declan Rice.
Bolehlah kalian masih tetap berjuang, bolehlah. Iya.
Nice out to the left-hand side, brought down well by Hakimi. Hakimi plays an inside ball to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele will go back to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz with the ball now.
Ruiz. 3, 2, 1, udah hancur
All the way forward.
Ampun
David
Arsenal.
Raya will bring it down.
Selesai guys.
There is William Saliba.
Perjuanganmu Arsenal.
Saliba.
Sampai di sini.
Forward ball down the right-hand side. Bukayo Saka. Saka could pull it back towards Mikel Merino, but it's the Brazilian captain Marquinhos who clears it away.
Selesai.
PSG board of directors not ready to celebrate just yet.
Arsenal 1, agregatnya 3-1.
Partey's going to send another long throw into the box. We are past additional time. We're literally into last chance saloon.
2-1 guys. Agregat 3-1. Ya kan? Lihat tuh. Si Merino tuh, Arsenal. Penampilannya paling jelek di depan dibandingkan Martinelli sama Saka. Pemain terbaik tetaplah Ruiz guys. Fabian Ruiz. Declan Rice ini jelek mainnya hari ini. Karena apa? Partai dia ditarik ke belakang. Duetnya sama Ødegaard. Ya, terima kasih guys sudah mau nonton live hari ini. Inter dipastikan ke final ditemani sama PSG. Ini statistiknya itu untuk penguasaan bola Arsenal 54, PSG 46. total tembakannya itu Arsenal lebih banyak 19. Tapi ada tapinya guys. Arsenal tuh nembak 19 kali, tapi 4 yang mengarah ke gawang. PSG lebih bagus 11, tapi dia 6 yang mengarah ke gawang. Ini guys, sebenarnya PSG tadi harusnya unggulnya itu 3-1, tapi Vitinha di menit 69 gagal mengeksekusi penalti. Coba tadi Vitinha sukses kan, 3-1 skor, bisa-bisa lebih dari itu. Vitinha nih. Tembakan gawang Arsenal tuh bikin 19 tembakan, 19 tembakan, tapi yang mengarah ke gawang cuma 4, yang lain menceng semua. Lihat tembakan yang dari luar kotak penalti itu 7 kali. PSG lebih bagus guys. PSG itu nembaknya hanya 11 kali, cuma 6 yang shot on targetnya. Arsenal 4 shot on targetnya dia. Terus dari segi pertahanan guys, tackle bersihnya itu untuk PSG lebih bagus lah, 43% dia. Dari percobaan 30 dia sukses 13. Tapi Arsenal 44% lebih bagus, tapi cuma dia untuk tackle bersihnya 7. Arsenal itu banyak gagalnya di sektor serangan juga pertahanan. Nah, untuk penyelamatan penjaga gawang guys, Donnarumma membuat 3 penyelamatan krusial banget ya guys. Tadi head to head sama Bukayo Saka nggak masuk. David Raya juga pantas diapresiasi guys, 4 penyelamatan. Bukayo Saka head to head sama Donnarumma tadi nggak masuk. Donnarumma mantap lah guys. Kita lihat statistiknya, ratingnya lah. Donnarumma 71 guys, 4 kali penyelamatan Donnarumma. Hakimi guys, Hakimi bikin 1 gol. Vitinha gol nggak jadi tadi, penalti. Fabian Ruiz menit-menit awal tadi. Fabian Ruiz dari menit awal sudah mainnya bagus ya guys, dari babak pertama sampai babak kedua. Nah ini man of the match-nya ini dari siapa ini guys, coba. Man of the match ini kalau nggak Hakimi, Ruiz guys. Ini belum ditentukan ini. Man of the match-nya belum ditentukan ini, antara Hakimi atau Fabian Ruiz. Tapi kalau prediksi koreksi football ini kayaknya Hakimi guys. Hakimi mainnya bagus. Dia bertahan bagus, serangan juga bagus. Sudah pasti guys, sudah dipastikan Arsenal tersingkir dari Champions League guys. Premier League juga nggak dapat piala, Champions League tersingkir di semifinal. Nah, Arsenal ini nanti pertandingannya besok itu melawan Liverpool guys, Minggu. Arsenal. Terus Newcastle sama Southampton. Southampton ini sudah dipastikan pasti dia itu sudah degradasi, guys. Ya kan? Dia degradasi. Southampton degradasi. Arsenal juga nggak ngejar apa-apa dia. Ya ngejar untuk tiket Champions League aja untuk musim depan. Nah ini Arsenal itu besok Minggu lawan Liverpool. Setelah itu Newcastle. Ini 4 besar ini, guys, Newcastle ini. Jadi lawan yang paling mudah mungkin Southampton aja. Nah untuk jadwal finalnya, guys, jadwal final untuk champion itu di Munich, guys. Nah ini, guys, jadwal finalnya nanti di Allianz Arena, kandangnya Bayern Munchen ini, guys. Bayern Munchen nggak ikut final champion tapi kandangnya dipakai untuk final ini. Arsenal sama PSG tanggal 1 bulan 6 untuk melihat head to head mereka, guys. Kalau kita lihat dari pertemuan mereka atau 5 pertandingan terakhir, ini PSG nggak bagus-bagus sama juga. Kalian lihat dari 5 kali pertandingan PSG hanya menang 2 kali, seri 1 kali. Sedangkan Inter Milan ini, Inter Milan ini kemarin menang sama Barcelona, terus menang lagi sama Verona, kali berturut-turut Inter dia nggak masuk. Berarti untuk rekor pertandingan mereka juga sama-sama nggak seberapa bagus untuk per hari ini, ya kan. Nggak tahu kalau untuk depannya besok. Nah kalau head to head pertemuan mereka, kita lihat head to head pertemuan mereka pertandingan terakhir, head to head antara PSG sama Inter. Nah ini di 2023 PSG sama Inter itu menang 2-1. Nah 2019 PSG menang sama Inter, PSG kalah sama Inter maksud saya, tapi penalti, guys. Terus 2016 PSG menang lawan Inter 3-1. Jadi kalau lihat rekor pertemuannya antara PSG sama Inter itu masih dipegang Inter, guys. Satu, dua, terus dipegang PSG, guys. Kalau head to headnya PSG ini, guys. Pertemuan terakhir di 2023. Ini laga persahabatan tapi, guys. PSG sama Inter ini pertemuannya laga persahabatan. Kalau untuk laga normal ini juga pertandingan persahabatan. Kalau laga tidak normal, maksudnya laga yang ini persahabatan juga. Apa ini? Piala Champion Internasional 2016. Pertandingan resminya tidak ada nih kayaknya. Ini persahabatan juga. 2014 juga pertandingan persahabatan. Jadi laga resminya hanya 1 kali aja, guys. Di laga ini nomor 3 ini. Nah ini Piala Amerika Utara dan Tengah, ini laga resminya di sini aja, guys. Yang lain persahabatan kayaknya. Nah kalau lihat rekor pertemuannya sih imbang ini kayaknya, tapi kan untuk statistik yang 5 kali pertemuan ini kan hanya laga persahabatan, 1 kali laga resmi. Gimana, guys, prediksi kalian ini? PSG apa Arsenal nih? PSG apa Inter ya? Arsenal kan sudah tersingkir ya. Arsenal kan kalian harus sabar menghadapi ujian. Arsenal. Lah, sudah guys, ini sudah mau subuh. Ini mau subuh, sudah persiapan sholat subuh, mau ke masjid lah. Pas. Untuk top skor guys, ini masih ada waktu 5 menit lah. Top skor untuk Liga Champion ini dipegang sama Rabinya Barcelona, 13 gol. Tapi sudah tidak bisa cetak gol lagi dia guys, sudah nggak bisa cetak lagi. Guirassi juga sudah tidak bisa. Jadi yang berkemungkinan untuk naik ke top skor itu cuma Martinez guys, Lautaro Martinez ini masih bisa berkesempatan untuk cetak gol guys, untuk menambah golnya lagi, tapi harus minimal cetak 5 gol lah guys. Kan selisihnya sama Rabinya itu 4 gol. Dembele ini juga masih bisa, kayak Vinicius sudah tidak bisa, Erling Haaland sudah tidak bisa, David tidak bisa, Mbappe juga tidak bisa. Jadi sudah top skor sementara ini Rabinya guys. Yang berkesempatan untuk menyalip Rabinya hanya Martinez sama Dembele. Oke, sudah semua saya ulas ya. Apa ini? Finalnya sudah tahu kan jadwalnya? Finalnya di Munich Arena guys, Allianz Arena. Tanggal 1 bulan 6 guys, PSG lawan Inter. Ini pertemuan dari keduanya sih imbang lah guys, karena laganya cuma laga persahabatan saja, bukan laga resmi lah. Besok final guys, besok itu jadwalnya ada final guys. Udah, terima kasih sudah ngikuti. Jadi saya pamit undur diri dulu. Terima kasih teman-teman.